Hey guys, Jen Craves here, just doing a video for you guys. This one is going to be a little crazy, which aren't they all, you know. So anyway, I have been getting asked by a couple people kind of about manga and stuff like that. So, obviously the norm. But it's like new people. And I was watching a friend's podcast. You guys probably know him. Um, you know, he just filmed it recently with one of my other favorite up and coming people. So I'll mention them later on, but I don't want to take away just yet. I don't want fan people to, So anyway, so what I wanted to get into with that, guys, is the fact that you have heard like how we've gotten into manga and all that other stuff as somewhat bigger manga tubers, I guess. I would kind of say there's a range for different stuff. And it's not based on sub count entirely. I would say it's probably based on your video content, how much you put out, how much of your stuff you talk to the community and stuff on. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys my side of the story with how it is. And I mean, you can go watch other videos where I told you how I got started on YouTube, but I really wanted to get more into the emotional side of it, and how I felt about that stuff, because it's different knowing like, hey, I started for this reason, da da da, but you don't exactly know how the person felt, so I wanted to get into that with you guys, try and give you guys something from my point of view when I decided to start manga tubing and stuff like that. So the overall thing everybody knows, if you've watched before, is that I started talking in groups and stuff. Right Stuff had an old group that they were through before. I can't remember what it is. I had a group of friends that when Right Stuff changed, I went to a separate group that one of the friends in the group had made, and they probably ran that for a good amount of time, and they were finally like, I'm tired, I can't do it anymore, I'm going to shut down the website. So that took our chat away on that aspect. And so I started looking around and trying to find somewhere where I could log my manga, and I found Goodreads. Because I didn't think that my anime list was really for manga at that point. I'd seen it before when it was basically just anime. But anyway, so I got on Goodreads and started talking and all this other stuff, and that's where I found my senpai, Danny D. If you haven't subscribed to her, you should. But Danny, me and her had talked a lot, back and forth about manga, reading it, all this other stuff, collecting it, and I mean, you guys know that I'm almost up to like 4,700 now. Think about, it was probably back 1,000 or so, probably 1,000 to 12,000, maybe a little more than that, or 100, my bad, 1,200 to 1,000 back when me and Danny started talking. And we talked about it, and she goes, I think it would be really cool for you to have your to talk about your manga on YouTube. You already have a big collection and everything, because out of a lot of people that she watched that are actually like big name YouTubers, I had more manga than they did. and how much I had read of what I owned and stuff like that. And I told her I don't think I can do that. I'm not good at public speaking or anything. I was really scared about it. And I'll tell you guys. So in college or university, depending on where you are, what you call it, I went and had to take a speech class just for the general studies kind of thing. And I did that, and we had like this perfect timing of having a canned food drive. And I had asked my teacher, I was like, what do we do? She goes, I'll give you bonus points for every can you bring in. So I remember getting there early that day because it was one of my first morning classes. And I pulled up in one of the closest spots I could find with my trunk facing it. Ran into class real quick and I said, hey, can I bring these into you? And I said, how many exactly can I turn in to get bonus points? She goes, you can turn in 150 cans if you can. If you can, because she thought that a lot of people would probably just turn in 20, something like that. Not very much. I said, okay. So I brought everything I had in. I had 180 cans. And I said, well, I have 180. I know you only take 150, so I gave the other 30 to one of my friends. And that's kind of how I passed my speech class. Because, you had to get critiqued on speaking in front of people and your calmness and everything. And I was like jittery, stuff like that, I am not one of those kind of people. So, starting out, like I said, scared, everything. I started doing videos. Didn't know how to, I still hardly know how to edit, I hardly know how to do anything on it. So, but I just started learning how to make videos. Some of my first videos, you see them, they're the ones where it's vertical. It's not horizontal, so it doesn't fit in that perfect square. It's straight up and down, and then you have the two little things on the side that are kind of meaningless for it. I had to figure out how to do that and move forward from there. But it was scary, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't know how people were gonna react, and the only thing I kind of cared about was, hey, Danny's supporting me, and I guess other people will come as they come. And so I sat there and did that, and one thing led to another. I started doing massive reviews. I started doing like 100 videos a month. I think until I got up to like my 400th, 500th video. Then we had the Shueisha scare, and I kind of deleted all my reviews because I was like, I don't exactly like how I did them. I am going to take them all off to make sure that nothing can get flagged on me, but I also want to take them and revamp them and make them better. Obviously I haven't really found that many good ways, but hopefully that's in the work here soon as well. And from there it just became normal. Recording was easy after making 50 videos or something like that, like doing repeated videos back to back. All it was giving out information on a volume of manga that I loved, I enjoyed, and stuff like that, letting people know what it was that I liked, what I didn't like about it, stuff like that. It was pretty easy stuff that all you guys are automatically doing, everybody is doing in the comments right now. You guys will comment on this video, that's exactly what it is. It's doing a video that's a little longer than whatever and putting it out there and putting it in front of people. There's many different ways. Like I said, I started out with I had a shelf like one of these that broke, and I took the boards and I would lay it on the table and show the manga and talk about it and everything, and have the camera in one hand and lay all the books out and stuff like that. And I mean, that's what I did, you guys. You know, I did it for a while, and then I just talk to people. That's what I like to do. You know, talk to them and everything. And then it finally got to the point where I was like, I'm going to show my face if I hit such and such. This is what's going to happen. And I did, and it got to the point, like, you know, 100 people had subbed to me, and I'd gotten the number that I'd wanted, and it was like, okay, you know, I'm ready to see your face. And I was like, oh my God, you know, before, even on jobs, I was like, please just put me in the back. If it was at a restaurant, put me in the back. I will work in the kitchen. I don't want to be in front of people. If it's this, please put me somewhere where people can't see me, where I don't have to talk a lot. You know, and I've grown from there, obviously, into this person that you guys love and know and cherish today. You know, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I mean, that was probably the second scariest thing on YouTube for me. Not filming your first video, not knowing what to say because you're so unsure of yourself. Second, publishing that video, trying to figure out what exactly people are going to comment on it. And third, showing your face for the first time if you haven't done that. You know, and that's basically everything that I was scared of, and I've overcome that and everything else. So, guys, whenever you sit there and say you don't think that you can do it, I know you can. You know, it's really easy, just like you're commenting down below. It's just that fear that you have yourself. And as another manga tuber, that I like to be real with you guys about everything and all that. I wanted you guys to know that I didn't start out all let me comment on everything and joke around with people. It was more of like, you know, hey guys, Jen Graves here, and I guess I'm going to do a review for you. You know, stuff like that. I didn't have the confidence to do it. I was scared, like I said. And, you know, now it's just, hi guys, I'm Jen Graves. Welcome to my channel. This is what I'm going to be talking about. Thanks for watching, and you know, I'll talk to you guys later. You know, stuff like that. And it's stuff like that. Whenever you get an idea, that's what I do. Whenever I get an idea, I pull out my phone and I start recording, and it might be something that's crap, and I will go back in and delete it and be like, no, I didn't like that. Or I might set it on there as like a cameo thing and let you guys say, oh, like here's a roll of bloopers or something like that. So, but yeah, I just wanted to do that. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, podcast that I watched was Alonzi and On the Shelf. Both really good guys. Both of them started recently, if you can believe that. And that's one of the things that's kind of been eating away at me earlier and everything, is that the comment where people said, oh, I could never do that. You know, I can't do that. It's this, it's that. But you making that comment in the comments is half the battle right there, you know. So, you know, I just feel like a lot of people don't actually get out in front of it and actually tell you, hey, this is how it was for me. I have not always been the chivalrous, confident person that you guys see before you, and I'm sure we've all started out that way at some point or another. I can tell you a bunch of my friends now all said that, you know, and it's been everywhere. You know, most of them are like, yeah, I didn't know. I filmed my first video like 5 times trying to figure out what to do better on it. You know, or I clenched my butt so much that, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, the anxiety from it and stuff like that. So, you know, it's not It's not that hard. You know, it's just you knowing yourself that you can do it. And so the last thing I want to talk about, guys, and I mean, I really hope you guys would think about this, and I know it goes through everybody's mind. Like I said, it went through my mind on you're posting your first video and everything, and you feel like, hey, I'm going to get somebody that's going to hate what I put up. I'm going to hate it. They're not going to like me. My channel's going to bomb and all this other stuff, you know, and that's not true. I mean, we are in a great community. From when I started, the community was all like scattered everywhere, you know, and it was, I would say part of it was me being in the community and having great friends that also supported the idea and went forward, you know, and adding more people to it that wanted to incorporate it and move forward and make a better community and, you know, just have a awesome time with friends and could talk, even though we're not next door neighbors or we don't live down the street or the same state or even the same country, you know. Aliens out there, same universe, you know, whatever, or planet, whatever we're gonna say. But you know, everybody had that. And one of the things that I used to tell everybody is, I can guarantee you 100 people. You start out, you do it, you in your first month will get 100 people. And you know what? Most of the people now, within their first week, they get their first 100 people. Just because our community is built up like that. It is a great community that has taken time to work on, move forward, and stuff like that. I mean, it has bloomed a lot from when I started, you know, a little over a year ago, you know. And it's been great watching it do that, like watching a newborn learn how to crawl and walk and move forward. Now we're waiting for that teenage rebellious stage, but God, I don't know how that will be. So I hope that's not bad, but it could be. But yeah, guys, you know, I totally guarantee that if you tomorrow or the next day or whatever worked up the confidence for you to do your first video and post it, you would have a lot of people get on there and support you and say, you're doing a good job. This is some stuff that I feel like you could do better. You know, advice. People would give you advice, recommendations for manga or anime or whatever. Stuff like that. And that is a great thing that our community is. So, when you're ready to post it and come to one of my videos and let me know. Comment and say, hey, I posted my first one. Because I will totally be one of your first subscribers and one of your first fans to do it. And, you know, after that, whenever we get the ball rolling, sure, you may get some trolls. There are a lot of us that have gotten trolls. Gotten trolls that said stuff that wasn't nice and was way out of character and tasteless. And it's going to happen. But you have your friends in the community that are like, those don't matter, you know. So I hope you guys enjoy this video of me getting real and emotional with you guys, at least a little bit, you know, to let you guys know how my experience was, how I used to be, how YouTube and part of the job that I had helped me kind of get more of a grasp on public speaking, or as I like to kind of call it, public joking, because now I can make a joke loud or whatever and not feel like a scared, meek little kitten that's like, oh my God, what do I do? Meow. You know, so now it's that lion and I roar. So anyway, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoy this video. All you guys that are out there that have any inkling of thinking that you can do YouTube videos, however you want to do them, front, back, however you want to be around the camera, to the side, I've never seen that, but it could work. You know, get on, let me know, and let us celebrate your first video and your day and everything, because I know that it would probably be a great one. And I hope you guys will continue to like and subscribe and everything to me, and just feel great about moving forward and becoming a better, bigger part of the community. You're going to go from a baby Pokemon to a stage 2. Don't ask me what it entails for you to get a stage 3 if that's the one you're going for, because I have no idea. But anyway, guys, I will catch you guys later. Like I said already in every video, I'm Jen Graves, and thanks for watching. Bye.